Hey everybody, I'm Vampy.
And I am Val.
And this is Grady Meat,
where we grade stuff in a new apartment from A, being Kobe beef or Wagyu or the poultry that I discovered that is black from feather to bone, all the way down to E, which is half-cooked eggs or gray French toast or barely consumable people food. Vampy, we have
did not know we were going to add eggs to the meat scale.
Well, when they're not cooked all the way through, it's horrible.
Technically, they are protein.
Okay.
That's very
true.
And
just for clarification, Val is in a new apartment. We still live in our house.
That's right.
Yes, that's absolutely correct.
If any of my family see this, they're like, "Where the heck did she move now?"
The background you see is the background you see is artwork done by my friend Eric Weathers. He did this for a card game that I was working on in the past. But yes, I am in a new apartment. I do not live in the place that I lived before. I had an opportunity to get another place for me and my kids, and I fucking took it. So, needless to say, I'm pretty. Do what?
So, which is a very good thing.
Absolutely. Needless to say, I'm beyond ecstatic from being here and help from friends, you guys, and Tracy and my mom, and other people too. Vampy, who is our guest tonight?
It is a guest that we've had before, and it is my wonderful, loving, adoring husband, Enigma of the Dragon.
Fantastic. Yep. Enigma, thank you very much for being on here tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself for those that did not get a chance to see the amazing episode that was Battlefield Earth.
Oh, sorry. You hurt my heart again. I'm Enigma of the Dragon. I am a Twitch streamer when I'm able to do so, when I'm not working between 12 to 18 hours, 6 to 7 days a week at the post office.
Mm-hmm.
I am a postal employee. I deliver mail every day. Been doing it since I've been delivering at this schedule since November 2019. But other than that, I like to do a lot of streaming of role-playing games, and then other things such as sometimes shooters or even mech combat is the latest thing I've been streaming.
Right on. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on Twitch real quick, and any other social media that you have that you want people to go to and explore your content and check stuff out.
Will do. You guys can find me at twitch.com/Enigma of the Dragon. You can also find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Enigma of the Dragon.
Sorry, what?
I saw that. Again, I mean, there's just another mark of you sleeping downstairs tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how marriage goes. I think a divorce will be happening very soon.
Okay, if he did not divorce me after making him watch Battlefield Earth with us, then I think we can do it for the long
haul. That deserves some beer.
Speaking of which, not sponsored by anybody except those that want to. Then that is what's in this red Solo cup.
I don't know it could be sadness water. We could have spent more money on it.
It's not sadness water.
It's sadness water for her.
Not for me. I'm not sad. Vampy, what are we watching tonight?
We are watching a 90s classic, BLANKMAN, with Damon Wayans. Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love this movie. This movie was one of my favorites back in the day, and I watched it religiously. Damon Wayans is a comedic genius. I think he is absolutely fantastic. I had a little VHS tape that had
BLANKMAN written on it, and I would watch it all the time because I recorded off like HBO or something. HBO, don't sue me.
Right.
For something I did in 1994 when I was 10.
I will say this, the Wayne brothers, particularly the family, have actually been comedians and they're just genius
Mhm.
through all the stuff that they put out. I mean, with Scary Movie 1 and 2, with all the other movies they put out.
You're a fan of Major Payne?
Yeah, I do
I
like Major Payne.
love Major
And we've been
Payne.
rewatching like little clips of In Living Color lately.
Right on. Fire Marshal Bill.
Imposter. That's a good one.
Imposter. Blah, 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 blah.
Homie the Clown.
Homie, oh, my mom used to have a shirt that said "Homie, don't play that."
I
She'd
love
still wear
Homie
it
the
if it still
Clown.
existed. Oh, she would. She fucking would.
Well, all right, guys. If you are ready to
Enigma's
get
never
into
seen
this,
this, right?
That's right. That's right.
I actually have never seen this, so.
Okay. See, I thought he had,
Mhm.
and then you and I were talking about still having him on here and just going,
Yep.
"Oh man, something we watched in the '90s and haven't watched since." Probably, I have not watched this since the late '90s, by the way. And then he was like, "I've never seen it." I was like, "Oh, now we gotta fucking watch it."
This also has Mike Tyson's ex-wife in it, Robin.
Kevin Parsons.
I can't remember her last
I
name.
think it's Kevin. Sorry, Karen Parsons is in it.
I think her name's Robin something. I'm not
Oh.
quite sure. We'll look that
Oh,
up
hold
while
on,
we
hold on a second.
watch. Well,
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking Robin Givens. I was thinking
that's right.
Karen Parsons, I think, is in Major Payne.
Right, the girl from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this has Damon Wayans, David
Yep.
Allen Greer, of course.
Jason Alexander.
Mm-hmm. Robin Givens.
Yep.
John Polito, who is always one of those, hey, it's that guy.
He's the pawn shop owner in The Crow.
He is.
Mhm.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm proud. Anyway, that's what we're watching.
Take all the fucking rings you want. I hope you choke on them, you son of a bitch.
Is that gasoline I smell?
What? No, don't do that.
Sorry, guys. I fucking love The Crow.
Season 3, ladies and gentlemen, The Crow.
Yeah, oh, we should watch all of them. No, I already promised Amy that I was going to read. You're going to hate me for this, Enigma. I promised Amy that I would read the 50 Shades of Grey series last.
Oh, that's very true.
Because we were talking about paranormal romances
Mhm.
and Twilight and things like that, and I mentioned how 50 Shades of Grey started as a Twilight fan fiction, and she was like, "No, you gotta read them." I read them with my mom. Like, one, why? Don't read that shit with your parents, people. Whoa.
Wow.
So I made a promise. So I have to now unfortunately purchase those books and read them.
Oh my God.
I'll do it. I'll do a little review.
All right, guys, if you're ready to watch BLANKMAN, I'm ready to watch BLANKMAN, and I know you guys are ready to watch BLANKMAN. So we will be back in about 3 seconds with BLANKMAN.
Did you really forget the name of the goddamn movie right
Absolutely not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, once again, I always say welcome. We're glad to have you here. You're going to have an awesome time watching us watch a movie. If you are a longtime viewer, welcome back. You are always going to have an awesome time watching us watch a movie. This is
Hi,
how we
Mom.
do it. Oh, hi. Hi, Mom. This is how we do it. I do it on my Xbox. Vampy and Enigma do it on their computers. And
Correct.
we sync up as close as we can. Guys, if you're ready, I'm ready.
All right, give me the epic countdown.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Enigma, you are in for a treat, sir. This movie is hilarious. Back to back.
I like how that's Damon Wayans Jr., by the way, playing a young Damon Wayans.
Is that his son?
That's his son.
That's awesome.
Oh, the fork trick for old TVs, people. Man, I had the rabbit ears. And you put foil on it.
My dad used to make us go outside and twist the damn antenna.
Oh my God. This is all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now.
Other guy is my favorite superhero ever.
Yes. Oh, guys, the 90s when there were animated openings and their own theme songs.
It's the best toothbrushing invention ever.
And completely unnecessary unless you're disabled.
The Rube Goldberg's thing.
Yeah, the Rube Goldberg machines where you knock something and it does
Yep.
the whole, yep.
All it takes is a 2-minute talk from grandma, and then you'll do whatever she asks. Shit, it wasn't even 2 minutes. It was like 10 seconds. You don't have to. See, the funny thing is, though, is David Allen Greer really does know martial arts, and he knows it very well. And there's Mike Tyson's ex-wife right there.
Yes, Robin Gibbons.
Do you remember what TV show she was in?
Off the top of my head, no. Was it like a different world or something like that?
Head of the class.
Oh, it's Howard Herman.
Right.
Or Herman Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like because I love WKRP in Cincinnati.
Exactly. He was the DJ on WKRP, and he was the teacher for most of the series for Head of the Class.
Oh no, there's Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander. Take it to the board.
But part of me really wants to just write a story like that, where I just throw darts. It's
Hard edge dishing.
I haven't watched it since I was like 12.
I'm a man. What? Nothing, sir.
Enigma is totally into this right now. I can tell. He's just like watching. Oh.
Why do they have chemicals?
There would be no origin story otherwise.
Also, no scientist would leave the burners on like that around all those types of chemicals and absentmindedly throw their lab coat on it. Not if they were good at what they were doing.
That's very true.
No one actually be around a Bunsen burner like that either.
Also, where does a repair shop get all that lab equipment?
Yeah.
Joe Polito.
Amazing actor. Amazing. He's amazing in everything he's ever been in. Ladies and gentlemen, David Allen Greer is talking to his wiener right now. So.
Oh, and this is this whole scene is comedy genius, by the way.
I wasn't talking to my Jimmy. You know who Robin Givens' character kind of reminds me of, and it was popular at the time that this came out.
What?
April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what she reminds me of. Not since Short Circuit has there been a robot
that we've cared more about.
Right, the J5. Damon Wayans is so animated. I love him. I love
it's a little
everything that he does.
Works. Like
it's perfect though for his type of comedy and the type of stuff that he does. It is absolutely
and
amazing.
It's a very innocent character.
Right.
Definitely a virgin.
Yeah. Slap me around. Call me Susan.
Enigma used that in a sentence today.
Did he?
No, I want him to. Yeah, tell the viewers out there, when you watch this today, use slap me around and call me Susan in a sentence today. I know it's a sentence.
Come here, Susan.
Someone should help that lady.
See, this is the ultimate test of his outfit because he knows it'll stop a knife, but not a bullet.
He also has like nothing on his head except for that little mask.
Right?
Cannot stop a bullet through the head.
Yep.
Why is everybody laughing? Is there somebody behind me?
I don't know. You're wearing a bed sheet around your neck?
He's very serious about what he is and what he wants.
Oh, wait, maybe
to
it is Chicago. Look at the patches.
Is it?
That's the Chicago flag.
Ooh.
Suck my shit. There we go.
A life of crime is a waste of what? I love how he's reading a textbook for before bed reading.
How did he know what building? What floor? What elevator?
Didn't the kid tell him?
No, she just said, follow me.
Yep.
And he ran back into his apartment to change. So, plot hole. I mean, I guess he does have a tracker to his brother in his belt buckle. But.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
It does not have the strength hold.
That particular plunger does.
Enigma, he is wearing a bulletproof onesie. I think.
And he's using the egg beater to wind his way down.
I'm almost there now. I'm almost there now.
I'm gonna save you. And that's how he gets his name.
His name is born.
Oh, wow.
Oh, definitely Pepsi was the sponsor of this one.
It's a choice of a new generation.
New print, little, yellow, different.
It's like people that go with sponsors are just really sad.
Like, oh, anybody cares about his money.
Right?
Excuse me.
I will not bow down to any sponsor. A sphincter says what?
Who?
A sphincter says what?
Where?
Who?
Damn it. What?
Does this movie have Updog?
What's up, dog?
I don't know. What's up with you, dog?
Oh.
Oh, that was not real.
I will participate in that joke every time I hear it. Every single time.
It's almost as bad as being a person that has a fetish with telling airport jokes. It's almost terminal.
God damn.
All right, Enigma, I got a joke for you.
Oh God, no, we're not at the dad joke portion of this yet.
Sure are. You ready? All right. So Mushroom walks into a bar and he orders a drink, and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve your kind here." And the Mushroom says, "Why not? I'm a fun guy."
That's a dad joke. That is a dad joke.
I'm out of beer. Why am I out of beer? What do you call a fish with no eyes? The price of being a hero. Can't always save them.
That's right.
Yep.
But you definitely can destroy a lot of cities. I'm looking at you, Avengers.
That is collateral damage. It's necessary damage.
The comic or the meme where it talks about Avengers. What happens one day if you go outside and look out your window and the Avengers is using your car as a battering ram and you still have payments to make?
J5.
Never thought I'd feel this way about a robot that's a part washing machine, part pom-pom. By the way, if anyone ever wants to be a Cape Crusader, please know that the deaths are pretty much not on you. They're on the people that committed them.
On top of that, make sure to wear a helmet. That's the beer there. Don't do like a little stripe or a little, mask. It's going to protect your eye sockets, your orbital bones. That's about it. Protect. Money.
He's just a little McMad right now. Enigma, this was made in 1994. I think BLANKMAN could fork over the 69 cents that cost. No, they were just a little McMad.
No, she decided to say weak, goofy bastard. She could have got off her ass and went after.
He is also McMad.
That is very true. This is where she figures out who BLANKMAN is. The best sidekick in the history of sidekicks is about to get dressed.
What's the best name?
Other guy. Absolutely.
It's Other Guy. Sidekick, Other Guy. Confession. Since I love this movie so much in the 90s, I did say Silly Billy Gumdrops way more than anyone ever should.
I still say it to this day.
Okay, Val probably has me beat then. I'm going to say it next time we have sex. In the middle of it. But you have such a large finger. You have such a big finger, Silly Billy.
Oh my Lord.
Why are you bringing the robot along?
Hey. It's J5.
Dun, 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 dun,
Hi, for any of you Hoovians out there, you know how the
I knew it.
you know how the Daleks float above the stairs now? No, J5 just tumbled down that shit.
There it goes again.
Like a badass. You know what? I'm gonna say this. J5, better than a Dalek. Oh yeah, come at me in the comments. I don't care.
That will take way too long to pour out.
That's not the point. Right.
That's the point right there.
Oh yeah, streams of justice right there. You're all welcome. You cannot kick that hard.
That's not true. They just did.
Well, I would test out the theory, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. Was it a Sega Genesis in the back of J5?
I don't know. I'll have to see again.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. He just put
a Sega cartridge
Genesis
in it. That's amazing.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed it. There was an arm that came out.
Wait, was there? Hold on. Pause.
A what?
Pause.
Wait.
There was an arm that came out as J5 tried to go around the corner.
Okay. We got to go back. Hold on.
How far?
Remember when we did this for Stay Tuned?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go back to 121.33. All right, so you say when J5 goes around the corner?
Right as he's going around the corner, you'll see an arm reach out to grab him.
All right, let's pay attention.
Ready?
This is what Grady means about people. All right,
absolutely.
Count it down.
1, 2, 3, go. Let's see what Enigma caught here.
Watch the right corner.
Right corner.
Oh, there it
Oh,
was.
Yeah. Oh, Enigma calling it.
That's amazing. That is almost as good as in Stay Tuned when we saw
It
it.
is. I didn't see it. You did. We had to go find it. That's way too many bombs. Way too many. This is excessive, people. There's like 75 bombs in that bag.
So I'm going to point this out. A lot of what you can do for this is just pull out those pins. They don't go off then.
Is it that simple though?
Suspension of disbelief. That would have been a bigger explosion with that much C4 in him.
But he was in bomb disposal unit mode.
It's a washing machine with a Sega Genesis attached to its ass. So good that a mafia hitman can only hit the shoulder.
Why
true.
did you put together a costume for him then if you didn't make it bulletproof?
He didn't have enough time. It was amazing.
He invented the roller shoes before they came to fame.
Perfect fit.
Flawless victory.
I'll see you in 20 years, Manelli.
BLANKMAN
Nice.
and friend.
Other guy. And he got a BLANKMAN t-shirt. That's amazing. Oh, here it comes. Literally. You ready?
Damn, Val. Here it comes. Literally.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. We love you, BLANKMAN.
And the other guy.
And other guy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit to talk about here. We will be back in about 3 seconds with our review of BLANKMAN.
Wow! Come on, groove it on. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey, come and groove along.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into that. Enigma, why don't you go ahead and start us off? What did you think about what you just witnessed?
Definitely the early version of superhero parodies.
Mm-hmm.
Early version. How to best describe that? That is definitely one that you're going to want to watch, in my opinion, to just have a laugh at.
It's very true.
It don't take it seriously at all, because it's making fun of itself as much as it's making fun of the whole genre of it.
Almost like Cabin in the Woods, but lower budget.
Yeah,
right.
But it was a fun movie to watch. It was an interesting take.
All right, well, let's take it a little bit further then. On the meat scale from A to E, where does that rest for you?
I would have to say probably rest about a D plus.
You know, that's honestly very fair for the type of movie that it is.
This is not a well-made movie, people. It's low budget. It's stupid. It's silly.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole point.
Well, Vampy,
they weren't trying to like make an Oscar winner here.
No, not at all. So tell us what you thought, Vampy. What do you think? You said it's been 20 years since you've seen
at
this.
least. I haven't watched it since I owned the VHS tape.
That's a long time.
Owned a VHS tape.
I'm sorry, where I recorded off HBO.
Right.
There you go.
Possibly Cinemax, who knows? So the nostalgia, I mean, it's still there for me. I think it still holds up pretty well. There were a couple parts where I'm like, we don't use those words anymore. But in terms of the superhero parody, it can still hold up. And the acting is absolutely just fine. It does not take itself seriously, although there are serious moments in it. And they do cram a whole entire superhero backstory into it.
And they did a really good job with that too.
And I think I do think it holds up. Like if you were to show the next generation this, it would hold up.
Fantastic. So on the meat scale, where does it rest for you?
I'm giving it a solid C.
C. That also is very fair.
To me, because it's a very average movie. It's nothing that we haven't seen before. Even the 90s, it wasn't really anything that we hadn't seen before. Not that there were a bunch of superhero parodies out there, but we watched In Living Color. We watched all that. We watched Roundhouse. We watched
Where
What
two
is
of the
your-
actors came from was in Living Color. David Allen Greer and Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
Was it Adventures of Babysitting? I want to say
That movie was amazing.
with Thor in it.
Right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, that's another story. That's another story.
Well, let me
Val, what's your
okay,
rating?
so nostalgia factor, Vampy, I'm right there with you. That this was an amazing movie for me to watch back in the day. I really enjoyed it back then. I loved In Living Color more than Saturday Night Live. So watching Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer in a movie, it was a dream come true for me to see them too. Their comedic timing is top notch. They're fantastic. Yep. They're hilarious. They're funny.
And they took the roles as seriously as they needed to be.
They needed to for the part. And Enigma, like what you were talking about earlier with the Wayans brothers in particular, those guys,
geniuses. Yeah.
They know how to write comedy, and they've done very well at that. And I think they're highly underrated. As far as a grade for me, Vampy, I'm going to go right along with you, and I'm going to give it a solid C. It's not an Oscar winner, but it's not a raspberry either. This is a great, fun movie.
It's average. It's so average.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean that in a bad way.
No.
I would say the reason why mine is lower than your guys is I've never seen this.
Exactly.
I don't have that nostalgia. And so that nostalgia doesn't raise it higher for me. It's,
and we at Grady Meat have talked about that before. Nostalgia tends to kick our ratings up a little higher.
That's true. Some movies deserve the nostalgia rating, though.
This one doesn't need a separate nostalgia rating like Maximum Overdrive or Back to the Beach, which are two favorite nostalgic movies.
Right.
But it factors into the overall rating.
Right.
And Enigma, I mean, you saw this fresh, 2021.
It would be the same as if you I don't know if either of you've seen it, but like one of my favorite movies that I always love to go back and watch is Rockadoodle.
I have not seen that in a
I love how you're
long
asking me
time.
this. We're married. We have watched Rockadoodle multiple times.
We have not watched Rockadoodle at all together.
Yeah, multiple
times. We have not.
Oh, no. We have.
Well, before we see a marital spat.
We also own it on DVD and on Prime, people.
Oh my
God.
God.
We've seen it multiple times.
Well, my point on that is the fact that the nostalgia factor for that movie would always kick it higher for me as how much I rate it.
Exactly.
You would be that way with the Page Master, too.
Definitely for the Page Master. I love the Page Master.
We win the newlywed game.
Well, then that takes us into the channel rating. So with Enigma's D+ and
I think Reddit's a solid C.
C-, I would say.
C-, solid C-. And you know what? I think that's very fair. And that's very fair for a lot of early 90s movies.
That's right. Absolutely. And like we just said before, it's a great movie to sit down and watch. It's a shut your brain off movie. You don't have to think too much.
It really is. I mean, watch. You guys are going to watch this movie. We were like involved.
Well, before we get out of here, Enigma, why don't you go ahead and plug your social media one more time? Let people know where they can find you on Twitch.
Well, you guys can find me on twitch.com/Enigma the Dragon. I am usually streaming on Sundays and whatever day I've got floating. So my days are always change. So it's always the next day each week. So if it's Wednesday one week, it'll be Thursday the next. I'll be able to keep streaming that way.
And he tweets and he's about to stream.
I do think about when I stream.
And what games are you playing right at the moment?
Right at the moment, I'm playing a game called MechWarrior 5.
I just downloaded that, so I'm getting ready to play it Monday.
Oh my God, romance.
There's another game that I just picked up that just came off of early access, which if people like if they like Star Trek, they'll like this game because it's called Pulsar, the Lost Colony. It's basically you take the control of the science officer, the engineer, weapons expert, all that. Those are your roles. And you can have 5 people playing inside of a ship and you go off on adventures. And each person contributes to the ship by their actions within their stations.
Right on. Well, again, guys, you can catch Enigma the Dragon on Twitch. Vampy, our social media is where?
It's always in the description below, but it's always at Grady Meat, no matter where you go.
Absolutely. Well, guys, another episode we got coming up. We've got Cobra. He's a Twitch streamer. like Enigma. He's going to come on and watch live stream with us. We got some other cool things coming out for you. Live stream. That's right. Live stream.
Horror movie.
We got some other cool things coming out, but if you stick around, every Saturday, new episodes come out. We've got Wednesday lunch specials coming out, and we've got a new thing called Lunch Table Confessions that is on its way too.
Yeah.
But Vampy, why don't you go ahead and take us out of here? This has been an amazing night. Enigma, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Absolutely.
And just so you know, you can always like, comment, subscribe. I usually have it in one of these corners. A video and a playlist will be in these corners. And we always thank you for joining us for this serving of a Grady meat. And in case you forgot, I'm still Vampy.
I am Val.
This is still Grady meat. And we
And-
want you to have a good one. That's Enigma of the Dragon.
Peace.